there, and welcome to another episode of At the Gigs. I'm one of your hosts, Gerard.
And I'm the other one of your hosts, Kieran. And Gerard, I just realised we're both wearing blazers. That must mean it's a special occasion.
Yeah, what could the special occasion be?
What episode could it be? It's not episode 1.
No, and we've already done episode 10.
I've already done episode 11 as well.
And 12.
13?
14?
No, it's not 15, surely.
Couldn't be, it has to be at least 16.
17?
Well, if it's not 17, it's definitely 18.
Well, if it's not 18, it's definitely 19.
I don't think it's 19. I think this could be the 20th episode.
Is this the 20th episode of At the Gigs?
Oh, so that's why we're... Oh, that explains the blazers.
I was wondering why I woke up in a blazer today. And
I had no idea.
Holy
Finally,
shit.
all day I've just been waiting. And now I know why I have one on.
All week I've been wearing a blazer since our last episode. Just glued to my skin. And so, long time no see, I guess.
Yeah, God, how's everyone been? It's
been
like 2 weeks.
A long time without seeing you. What? I don't even know how you do this anymore.
Yeah, we've been away for a while. We've been
literally
traveling the lands
traveling the world.
New music and
for brand new music. So I guess we'll give them a little bit of a run in of our stacked episode.
Yeah.
So we went to Rome to see Pearl and Mother of fucking Jam.
Yeah.
And then that very day that happened yesterday.
Yeah.
You went to see
Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got a lot to cover.
We got two bands in one episode.
2 bands, 1 episode with a cameo from the Boomtown Rats
yes.
and a very brief cameo from the Darkness.
Yes. Very, very brief.
So how do we do this again?
What did you think of the Pearl Jam gig?
Oh yeah, that's a good place to start, I guess. So let's just start from the beginning. So we arrived at the arena.
Yeah.
Not a packed house.
Yeah, it was kind of scattered. Yeah.
I was kind of, and it was an interesting model. So the entire Stadio Olimpico for those not to know.
Yeah, they weren't lucky enough to
get
tickets.
Be there. I mean, I'm sure they could have gotten tickets if they just flew there.
Spent the money.
But it was an interesting setup. So like literally, a third of the arena was completely just not in use.
Yeah.
And then the other half was kind of scattered. What maybe 40,000? Would you say?
Yeah, I always find that hard. Same with Queen. Someone was asking me how many do you think were there, but I can't really imagine 20,000 people.
Yeah, I don't know what it looks like.
Like when you look around, I could think it's 100 people.
Yeah.
You ever been at like a house party and maybe 40 people are there, but it feels like a
200.
Yeah, easy. Yeah.
No good with crowds.
Don't like being in them?
No good with knowing them. Yeah, guessing the thing.
Yeah.
But that didn't stop them though from performing.
Hell no. They came on stage alright.
They came on the stage and they performed. I guess we should start talking about their set list because they're kind of known for being they play for themselves a lot, so they play songs that aren't boring to them. So they might play a whole album start to finish. Yeah. Or they might play like a deep cut that not a lot of people know.
Yeah, kind of curveball sort of band.
You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
But this was one of the most generous set lists I've ever heard that they have played.
Yeah, it was astounding.
It was just remarkable, just hit after hit. Like and even the kind of off cuts were awesome as well. Like they even remember Stone Gossard got introduced.
Yeah.
Like I jokingly said Mankind.
Yeah, and then he goes
and then
into
he played
Mankind,
and I was like, what?
And he's only ever played it once.
I don't know how often he has.
Yeah.
But we know that Matt Cameron. That's the covers. Jesus Christ.
Oh God,
all this stuff.
Black Diamond.
That was so cool.
Yeah, very good.
So they did. They opened with Release Me.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was
I didn't know that was off 10 either.
Yeah.
It seemed like a later sort of.
A later kind of
era song or something.
Shanty experimental one.
But
I feel like it'd fit on No Code probably.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Kind of feels
thinking,
like it.
Yeah.
But no, I always liked that song. I thought it was a very kind of, especially it was born out of a jam and it kind of, you can kind of feel it. It just seems rambly. But interesting.
Everyone in the room playing. Yeah, that was really good intro. It's it's nice to it was kind of like a mellow start.
Yeah,
in the right way. I think it suited like the evening and it getting darker and kind of just everyone like
Yeah, everybody's just
Kinda-
chilling, easing into the concert.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think like within the first 35 songs, I think they played Even Flow.
Yeah, that was cool.
Elderly Woman as well.
Yeah, and Daughter. I thought it would be one or the other.
Yeah, because they're both kind of the same.
Yeah, that kind of acoustic side. But yeah, that was amazing to get
Flip
both.
side, you get Just Breathe and Sleeping by Myself as well
Yeah.
as a double bill. Well, I like both of those songs though.
Yeah, no, that was good. And
I know you're kind of novice when it comes to Vedder's acoustic stuff, I guess, and the ukulele stuff. What did you think of Sleeping by Myself and Just Breathe?
I actually really liked them both. Yeah, I think my fandom hasn't like kind of become hardcore, so it wasn't as like transcendent as other people probably felt it was. But no, I definitely I would want to listen to Just Release Me and Sleeping by Myself again. And,
cool.
Just Release.
Just Release Me.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then the covers, Van Halen cover.
Oh, that was crazy. Yeah, like
Wacky.
that was just note for note perfection.
Yeah.
I think that Matt McCready had the best night of Mike McCready had the best night of everyone. Like there's so much just solos and he was just on form.
He
incredible.
was. Do you think that band will ever suffer from any kind of fatigue? I'm amazed by their energy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when that sets in. Or I feel like the most obvious example is like AC/DC just literally like are just so old that like they have Alzheimer's and like they're going deaf.
One tried to kill somebody or something.
Only old people do that. So they're a case of like just you should retire.
Yeah.
I think once your vocals are good and everyone seems to be able to play, like Alex Lifeson in Rush, he said that he had like arthritis.
Yeah.
For like kind of since the early 2000s, but his playing was always great, and he actually said he regretted telling people about that because once you hear the big A word
on it.
Yeah, and he's like, no, like I just take medication and it's fine. I'm in good shape. Yeah. It's like it's just become this fucking mountain of a molehill almost. Yeah. So I don't really see any problem.
It's true.
Same with like I guess with athletes or like The Rock and all that. Like they're maybe a little bit younger, but like they're in great shape. And
I think there's some chemical assistance probably.
Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, no, like no, it's true. There's no real reason in this day and age to slow down. Like we were saying off screen, as we often do.
Yeah, a lot of this is off screen.
Off screen, we should make T-shirts with all that would sell if we made a website.
It's all off screen.
All off screen. But like the Stones were like a running joke for like 20 years now. They're so old.
Yeah.
And like Pearl Jam were the age the Stones were 20 years ago now, and it just doesn't feel like maybe we're approaching it from a like. Maybe a bubble, because I know we were both saying that we've talked to several people who don't know who Pearl Jam are.
Yeah, God, that's really weird.
It's just...
You think it would just be common currency to know that?
Like, I don't even care if you don't know the songs. Like, you must have heard the name.
Yeah, it's like the exact name you would say if you were bluffing.
Yeah.
Like just like, oh yeah, Pearl Jam.
Listen to a bit of Pearl Jam.
In my spare time.
So that's just shocking to me.
Yeah.
I'm like... How do you not know who Pearl Jam are?
I know, get out of town if you don't. But yeah, in terms of fatigue, I know that like Lars Ulrich says they get like massages and all this, like they have like a physiotherapist with them.
That's cool.
He said they're kind of like a sports team now.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, Jesus Christ, is it that
well, they're
hard?
Pretty,
but
I guess what's the word? They're a pretty violent outfit.
High energy.
Intense, Like Pearl Jam struck me as more of like a kind of joyous atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like, did you get that from it? Like, it was just like felt like they were all in a very good place.
Yeah, it was very. There was no. It wasn't broody or like. There wasn't even like a kind of dark. Like a political message where like it's like let's all be depressed or angry.
Yeah.
There wasn't even like an angry feeling at all. It was just kind of.
It was a really
joy,
beautiful experience. I think.
Yeah.
As close to a religious experience as I think I've had.
Geez.
And we visited the fucking Vatican, by the way.
Yeah.
Boom! Take that.
Yeah, that was really magical when all the phone lights were on.
And
for Imagine, it was very very cool.
I remember just freaking out when they started playing Imagine because I was like, oh no,
that's the last song.
They've been known to end sets on Imagine.
Really? God.
So it's either Rockin' in Free World or Imagine, and I just heard Imagine and I was like, Jesus, please don't be the end.
Yeah.
Even though they had played what most artists would have been satisfied with as a set. Then they come back for an encore, which is like a second, and it was so cool.
Oh, it was so good. Yeah, that was a. I don't even know what the half point was. Actually, the encore was so long. Like.
Yeah, I think I was enjoying it so much that it didn't feel long to me at all.
I feel like that was a 40-minute extra.
Yeah, probably at least. Yeah, God, that lasted a while. And then they did. Of course, they ended with Neil Young's "Rockin' in a Free World."
Yeah.
But before that, for a second, we kind of thought we weren't going to get Alive.
Yeah, it was kind of like so many. You'd gotten so many hits. You got your Jeremy, which that well, like I was relieved that was playing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But yeah, there's probably 10 great like classic songs. So I was kind of like, oh, maybe Alive, fine.
Yeah.
Like how many solos?
I think they went. Yeah, gee, and a lot.
Yeah.
God, remember the even flow.
That solos. Was good. I was listening to the recorded version today, and I was just thinking, oh yeah, remember he was just going do for like 10 minutes.
Ages, right?
Well,
oh my
cool,
God,
yeah.
it was so cool. And then the only song I was left wanting for was Yellow Ledbetter.
Oh yeah. He was left wanting for like the rest of the week.
I was left wanting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in need, but they didn't give it to me. So they're getting a bad review from me.
Thumbs down.
2 thumbs down. But I thought it was a great experience. The night before, we went to a Pearl Jam fan party.
Yeah.
That was weird.
That was so bizarre.
So we were in a pub, an Irish pub.
Yeah, watching the Portugal-Iran game.
Just like, I was like really... We couldn't move for the amount of Iranian people.
Yeah, it's like...
we literally couldn't, like, make it through the crowd.
It's like the top floor was Pearl Jam, bottom floor was Iran.
Yeah.
We just couldn't, like...
And we didn't even know it was a Pearl Jam thing.
Yeah.
Like, a lady was just like, are you here for the Pearl Jam concert?
Like, yes.
Or Pearl Jam party?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? So that was cool.
Yeah.
It was nice to be with other I don't remember talking to a lot of the Pearl Jam fans.
No,
we were talking to some Iranians, but not Pearl Jam fans. But yeah, no, that was cool though.
Yeah.
It was nice that they had. I think it speaks to the fandom of people that followed them all around Europe.
Oh, I don't know how you like. Do you have to take a month off work to do that? Like Jesus.
Yeah. Well, I guess maybe it depends on their age. Maybe some are students, but it was hard to place. I guess some of their remember that dude that took a picture of us just taking pictures of Pearl Jam fans around the world?
Yeah, yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, nice little memento for him.
Yeah, a little cool thing. It's like Springsteen and I, but Vedder and I.
Yeah. 2 podcast celebrities as well. He wouldn't even know.
Yeah, he wouldn't even.
I got a photo with those guys.
Yeah. Do you think there's somebody on the other side of the world like looking at that photo now and actually recognizing us? And like, oh my God, they're from my favorite podcast.
Yeah, my favorite.
My favorite of all.
I think it's getting a bit dark. Do you think?
It's getting a little bit dark. Well, you could tell them to hold tight. We never get this opportunity. It always cuts out before we can tell them to hold tight. We're about to do a thing.
Yeah, okay.
So hold tight. We're going to do a thing.
Okay. Yes, but the Pearl Jam party it's a nice idea to, like, if you're traveling to another country to meet like-minded people, because I often find when you're going to gigs, it can be hard to
make friends.
Yeah, it can be kind of a lonely experience.
Absolutely, yeah. Like, it's just crazy, the community about it. Like nobody feels like they're trying to spread. There's no pretentious Pearl Jam fans. They're not like really. People unashamedly say 10 is their favorite album.
Yeah.
Nobody's like trying to catch you out. Yeah. No shame. But nobody's like trying to catch you out and be like, what's your favorite track off Binaural?
Yeah.
Nobody's ever said that.
No, there isn't a favorite track.
Yeah, it's not.
Is there a hit single on that song?
I know Breaker Fall really well. That's kind of Who-y, actually. You'd like that. Yeah.
Okay.
They owe a big debt to the Who.
Yeah, he loves the Who.
I don't hear it sonically, but he always talks about people.
Yeah, he loves the Who. Yeah, I used to like worship the Who. It's been a few years since I've been in the Who camp, but it's weird the way you move on from artists.
Do you think
then you come back, but
you come back sometimes. Only the lucky ones get brought back to you. Like, do you think that with the Who, seeing them was your peak with your relationship with them?
Nah. I think before that, Who's Next in 2011 was like...
That was your peak?
My Who appreciation. Yeah, but I actually came back to it recently.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Peaked them again. No, I'm always... the band in the biggest danger, actually, the Chili Peppers. I've been very, like... Don't really listen to them at all.
Yeah, I don't listen to them, but they still have goodwill with me.
Yeah.
It's like a weird one. But, like, with the Foo Fighters, like, seeing them was my peak with them. It's just
you wouldn't see them again, kind of?
No, but with Pearl Jam, my love only intensified.
Yeah.
Like, seeing them was my peak, and I feel like the peak's just going to keep going, like...
Yeah.
Peakier.
Go onwards and upwards.
Who says there can't be a new peak?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Wow.
But yeah, it's weird that, like, seeing in our... Well, it's the same thing. So, we saw Thundercat. We saw the War on Drugs.
Yeah.
And like, arguably seeing them was like the base of our relationship with them.
Yeah,
and like now we're both like they're actually really awesome.
Yeah.
And like I kind of wish I knew the songs.
Yeah, I knew
for when
any
they
of
played.
it at all.
So I don't know. I think live acts really can make or break. They can either solidify a golden relationship, start like a new beautiful one, or completely just taper off, end your relationship. It's like you saw them kind of done.
Yeah. Well, that's why I went to Queen later in the week, and that reinvigorated my interest in Queen, because I wasn't actually listening to them at all. I actually do that with a lot of bands. Even when the gig's coming up, I can't really get into their catalogue as much as I want to.
Yeah.
It's kind of just post gig. I'm like, oh yeah, I can't wait to hear them again.
What kind of set list did they do? How big was their?
Yeah, it was like a normal set list, you know, with the encore of 3 songs. It wasn't like revolutionary, but it was cool. They had like started with "Tie Your Mother Down," and it was good. That's like it's like a, like I guess a fan favorite. It just probably doesn't get radio play, but it's really rocking. But yeah, it was a nice mix of like all the classics, and then kind of more, you know, it wouldn't be for the casual fan stuff. Just a few songs, but overall it was great. There was a really good guitar part, but just where Brian May's just playing by himself, and like with a delay and everything. But you can tell it just loses the audience. Like it's amazing how many people just don't give a fuck about anything other than the vocals. 4-minute song with vocals. Yeah. Like background instruments. Like, it's not background, it's the fucking part of the song. It's
also,
like,
Brian May's like their most iconic member left.
Yeah, like it's...
What are even the other ones?
It's Brian May and Roger Taylor.
What was he?
He's the drummer.
Okay.
But the band, they were all singers, and actually Roger Taylor sang.
Oh, cool.
He sang I'm in Love with My Car. It was one of his songs.
Okay.
But he sang the drums and played, and he's like, his vocals were a huge part of the band and everything, but it's kind of just annoying the way people don't care. I'd say the same with Pearl Jam when McCready broke out into Eruption by Van Halen. I'd say they were just like half the audience were just like, what is this? It's like, it's disgusting to be so disinterested.
Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't know what it was, but I was along for the ride.
Yeah,
like I was just I was excited by the whole thing, you know.
Yeah,
and then, oh god, just to go back to Matt Cameron singing Black Diamond. That's a Kiss song, but I didn't know it from Kiss. I knew the Replacements covered the Kiss song Black Diamond, so I heard Pearl Jam cover the Replacements cover of Kiss's song.
So that interpretation of the song is the Replacement?
No, it's just that's how I knew it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was like, that was like what I think when I think Black Diamond, but it was so fucking cool.
That was cool. Yeah, like everyone sang a song almost.
Yeah. No, it was really good. But yeah, no, sorry, with Queen though, like did Adam Lambert, how did he fit in with the line?
Well, he fits in great. Well, there's kind of this common misconception of just, Freddie Replacement, but like they do bill it as Queen plus, and like people just seem to completely ignore that. And he even himself kind of says, "Hey everybody," and he just kind of does like the camp thing, and then he just kind of does a tribute to Freddie and like how much a fan he is, and let's be fans together. So it isn't like this cold, cynical cash grab at all. It's like, and also if we're going to talk about Queen, it's not like I don't know if there's a band, but like where I don't know if this is really true of Thin Lizzy, but like the kind of Phil Lynott is the band, and then there's a version of the band, but he's dead, and it's kind of weird. But like with Queen, they all wrote songs. Yeah,
like there is proper Queen DNA.
Yeah, like literally every one of them has a hit within the band, so there isn't really a background member per se.
Yeah. And like it's a shame to put a whole band on ice just because they lose one member.
Yeah, and I saw them up there and they're so happy, and then like the fans are so happy, and there's like a tribute to Freddie. Like they do footage of him, and it's not like this 2-pack hologram stuff. Like it's just kind of a nice sort of memento.
Like you're not under any illusions as to what it is. Like it's like you're seeing Queen plus Adam Lambert, and they're reverent to Freddie. Yeah, and but it's not like they're trying to say like, oh, this is just the new Freddie or anything.
No, and I don't think they've even recorded music with Adam or anything like that. I think they're past that whole like rebirth in that sense, like, you know, new material with a new guy.
When was their last new material actually?
I think actually like in 2008 they did an album with Paul Rodgers.
Okay.
And that was, I don't know, I think that got panned.
Probably.
Yeah, but no, and I think even for the band, it's probably, you know, if you've built this band and your member dies, it's probably more painful to like ride into the sunset than to celebrate it.
Yeah,
you know? So I think it's a positive, just kind of getting out there and
back on the horse.
Yeah, definitely, and it was a really great show. It was so nice to see them. Kind of, I used to listen to the live stuff in the 80s. They played in Budapest, and it was really like iconic, and it was great to catch them in real life. Yeah, it was cool show.
I know you were talking about the difference between so Pearl Jam had as bare bones as a stadium set can be.
Yeah, maybe I was thinking in the grunge era, kind of the stripped back, kind of angsty thing. Yeah, and it was nice to see Queen. It was such a kind of a theatrical show. Like they had like things coming out of the stage, like a bicycle came out of the stage for a bicycle.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then really cool. The News of the World robot, like his head comes out of the stage.
I'd love to have seen that. That sounds incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they incorporated them into the kind of the digital screens and stuff. But I guess it depends what you're looking for, and I suppose the grunge movement was probably a reaction to like hair bands and all that stuff. Yeah. So it's all good, but it's just I appreciate that the theatrics. It's cool.
Different things for if everything was the same, it'd be horrible.
Exactly. Yeah. So
how were the Rats?
They were actually really good. Yeah.
The Boomtown Rats.
The Boomtown Rats. Yes. They supported. There was like an MC introducing them and just screaming his head off, but it turned out it was Bob Geldof, just like the Boomtown Rats.
That's all there is.
But no, he has a really good sense of humor, and like he was actually a perfect warm up act, like just confident and kind of well known enough, but like wouldn't be like a headliner. But
kind of self effacing, you were saying.
Yeah, he was just saying we're the best band, in Dunleary, and then he was saying like you've seen this, you're at this mega event. Seen this huge band, you're wearing fucking shorts, cotton shorts. So yeah, he was tongue in cheek about it all.
That's cool.
And it's crazy. He did Live Aid and organised that, and Queen playing at that, and then
and
he's like still his relationship with them, which is nice.
What was Bob Geldof? You might know this, but what was Bob Geldof's musical identity throughout Live Aid? Did he even perform at that? Like,
he did actually perform. I Don't Like Mondays, just like a one-off thing.
Not with the Rats, or was it?
I don't know actually what the could have been with the Rats,
because I'm just struggling to play. Like I know the Boomtown Rats were big at one point. I'm just struggling to fill in the gaps of what they were doing for like years and years and years.
Yeah,
what was the deal?
I think my understanding is like a 20-year nothing. Yeah, and like Bob Geldof's doing Bob Geldof stuff, and then they just kind of hooked up in the last like decade, and cool. It's nice. It's nice to. I feel good for the band when like one member is so iconic. You almost feel like you depend on them being bothered to do it. Yeah. So it's nice that like, and they had a nice. They seemed like a good friendship on stage. So it didn't seem like there was a separation between Geldof and the backing band or anything like that.
I just wouldn't picture him doing something that wasn't for the love of the music, because like he just doesn't seem like a money motivated person. Yeah. Like, he literally built this whole image on giving money to charity.
Yeah, I'd say he must be comfortable enough anyway to not be too worried. But
I'm sure if he was poorer he'd probably want money. But he's
give me that money. But
probably
very good band.
Cool. Yeah. Well, on that note, that being the past, what's our future look like?
Our future is bright. It's
we didn't even talk about what gig we're going to see, did we?
No.
Beforehand, this is just spitballing.
Well, we're thinking Ruby Session.
I guess Ruby Sessions, yeah. Why not? Did you hear about the Ruby Sessions in that place?
The Clonmel thing?
Clonmel, yeah.
That would have been okay.
That would have been cool. Where even is that? I don't know.
I feel like Wicklow.
Probably Wicklow.
Everywhere I don't really know seems to be
just Wicklow.
Wicklow generally.
Yeah. So they were in Wicklow, and we'll be at them. Yes. Not in Wicklow, but in Doyle's.
In Doyle's.
Yeah.
Again.
The old Doyle special, isn't it? Yeah, God, we're we're definitely the only podcast that goes to Rome to see Pearl Jam and then goes back to the Ruby Sessions, But Ruby Sessions, no shame in that. I believe Tangier are coming up, old favorites, so long-time listeners, and then middle-term listeners will also know them as well.
Yeah,
because we talk about them more than your average band.
More than that, yeah.
More than your
I
average
can't
band.
get their. You know whose song popped in my head again? I got the one Good Intentions. Last week, the guy from the countryside that's gay. This is Bishop.
Yeah, oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I know who you mean. Yeah.
Yeah,
what was it? It was like a trippy one, was it?
Yeah, it's Good Intentions. I like that one. Like, I got good. That's been the new artists song that I can remember. Lately.
That kind of really resonated with you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember that whole thing. There was the guy, the opening guy. Wasn't a fan.
Oh yeah, soaking up that
summer.
That soppy
shit.
Bullshit.
And then the other two, they were great. The Australian girl was very good.
Yeah, she was good. Yeah,
she was good.
Where's the post for this?
On Insta certainly. Oh, is that it? No.
Oh, is that?
Oh, there's the back. We saw her as a backing singer once upon a time.
Oh yes.
And now she's a fronting singer.
God.
Matilda O'Mahony, we should
Probably
say.
Probably a BIM alumni.
Probably.
I don't see anything posted now.
Is BIM like a fast track to just performing live music, like paid live music in Ireland, or what's the deal? Is that like it seems to be? It seems to breed a lot of people that do not like relatively okay enough that you're on the scene and you're like you're
yeah
stuff,
yeah. I suppose it's your best way of cutting your teeth. It really is a tiny industry. Like I was just saying, I was at this festival and the Ruby Sessions guy was there, and I think he, was VIP enough. So like it seems like you just see these people over and over. Actually, I did see a band, Wolf. I was at this talk, and he was one of the guys on the panel. But then he was at the festival as well, performing. So like I think Ireland's tiny. Actually, I was talking to an artist, and he was telling me that like the Irish are like actually really unsupportive of, like, he was telling me that he gets like the most plays on Spotify of any Irish artist, but like has like the support isn't there. It's like the
really from Irish people, or is it
yeah, I think he's like the most. I think of Irish artists, yeah, he's the most plays, like an up and coming. I think he was saying that just the Irish prefer the
international acts,
or like he was saying someone that we all know, like an Ed Sheeran, an Irish Ed Sheeran. Is there like a not Glenn Hansard, not Gavin James?
Hozier, no.
I don't know. Yeah, but he was saying they just prefer the singer songwriter thing, or I don't know. It's where am I going with this? I don't know.
No, I know what you mean. So we're generally not a supportive people, is what you're saying.
Yeah, well, the way he was talking, he'd almost want to leave to grow. He was saying his song
and he added a humble brag, like, I'm the biggest streamed Irish artist of all time, unknown, including you too.
Yeah, he was saying his song was huge in Brazil, but like it's just getting out to Brazil would be hard.
Yeah, it'd be a pain in the dick. Don't I know it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, I think BIM is kind of the best way forward, but then it'd be nice to just not go to BIM and be like,
yeah, and just be like a kick-ass rock star anyway.
Yeah,
like does Pyro teach him BIM?
Yeah,
he teaches him BIM.
Yeah, I think as well. So someone telling me, I think a manager of Picture This, or
okay,
I've heard of them.
I've heard the name,
but, yeah, but they're he was saying there's the Coronas. The Irish for the Coronas. They're not into kind of more experimental stuff, and I've never liked the Coronas.
Never liked the Coronas.
I never liked that song, Staying Up All Night, or the we're not wasting our time, we refuse to, we're going out tonight.
Yeah, no, it rings
a bell. Never, like, it was just this teen anthem. I was just like, no thank you.
Yeah, it's kind of like like you feel like you hear it on a soundtrack of the In-Betweeners or some shit.
Yeah, I just don't like those kind of songs that just with an acoustic hook and there's no real band feeling. It's just just these chord changes, and like it's kind of like you just never know who the bass player is.
Yeah, you know who I hate?
Yeah,
Codaline.
All right, yeah.
Don't like Codaline.
I don't know them at all. I did like crew work once, and they were playing, but I don't know.
I don't. They're probably not even like the Coronas, because I don't know the Coronas super well. But like, I don't know Codaline super well. I know High Hopes really, and I've heard other stuff.
Oh, High Hopes, yeah.
I just don't like. If anything, I'm fully on board, and I'm a rock guy, but I'm fully on board with embracing the Irish experimental scene more than this shit, because it's just not interesting to me.
Yeah, that's kind of like why we like Tangier. Right? Yeah, it's like different, but it's interesting, like not having a drummer and still having kind of a rhythmic thing. Yeah, so I mean, I think good music is good music.
Yeah, you just what's good, it's good.
But the Irish don't support good music.
We don't. And we're Irish. Yeah. And we give everything a good review.
Yeah.
We've never gotten in a... You know what sucks? When we give a bad review, it's only the bad review people that reply politely on Twitter.
It's not funny, yeah. It's like,
and then you just feel like a piece of shit.
I know, and then you're like, what did we even say? Why did we even say it?
We have to comb through the episode. Like, I don't actually watch the whole episode. I just scrub it and just hope I get like a soundbite. I don't remember what I say ever.
I don't know.
But yeah, that sucks. But also, like, I mean, I feel like it shows that either our criticism is doing something good, or that artists are just very nice people. That,
I don't know, yeah.
I don't know.
It's never like we say give up.
No, never. No, we just have tastes.
Yeah.
I didn't say we had taste. I said we have tastes. Different tastes, because everybody is. Yeah. I don't think we have taste too, but you know that's that's
definitely.
it. But yeah, so hopefully maybe an artist that we give a good review might throw us a bone.
That'd be great,
Hendrix. Yeah. But whoa, there we go.
Haley Hendrix. What was that song? Bug or
oh
yeah,
Shalala and The Book Collector.
Yeah,
it's a good song.
Yeah, Jealous of the Birds is probably the one I always remember.
Yeah,
like of all the singer songwriters, that was like a.
Yeah, she was very good. We gave her a good review, and she thanked us by monetizing our video,
robbing us blind.
Jesus, I hope she enjoyed the money that she got from the extra CDs she sold from our good review, and the extra money she got from our YouTube video. So I'm glad that we both won there.
Yeah,
that's good. So anyway, sorry, who's playing at the Rubies?
I
Perfect Tangier.
I honestly can't.
They were up there.
Is it here?
Yeah. This interested me. Who the fuck is this dude?
Oh, sorry. Okay. So we got Tangier.
Mm-hmm.
We got Carms, Jane Willow, and Corbo.
Corbo looks intriguing.
Great.
Blurry face. Oh, there we go. Blast from the past.
How about you like me, you fucking bitch?
Same with that.
Oh.
Hey, who's he want?
Oh, and that's my friend who
Drums for Dreamy Agent?
No, who's no, that's the ex-girlfriend of a friend of mine.
Oh.
That you thought was hot.
I think I know her.
Yes, yeah. So God, there's a lot of shade in this.
Yeah, God, this is a shady group of people.
Oh, I don't like it.
Oh, well, we're not going into Rubies anymore. That's for sure. No, we're not.
Scrapping that.
Except, who else will we throw shade at then if we don't? Other than the Rubies MC. So we need the. Do you think if he ever watched any of our episodes, he'd be offended or what?
I don't know. Fuck that guy.
I guess we're at a point where we might get. We got 550 views once.
That's enough. Like, how much does the TV show get? Like their own. Do they have
Nick Pyro to this day's performance at us got like 2 views. I think they're both me. No, I'm kidding around.
Also, I feel like that he would be the classic guy who would call out people for being obnoxious.
Yeah.
But then is obnoxious and would hate that we were like, stop talking about your cock.
Yeah.
Your cock.
Having said it, it's 80. Oh, Jesus Christ.
18...
Oh, picture this. Oh, my God.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, my fucking God.
80,000. Ed Sheeran, 18 million.
Now, in fairness, we're dealing with Hosier, Sheeran, picture this, Pyro. The Mount Rushmore of music.
Oh God, yeah.
Where's like a lesser known talent? Codaline, those fucks. I don't know. Katzman. We have.
Yes.
Oh my God.
F you, Katzman.
Yeah, we got you finally. Yeah. Oh.
That's sweet. Yeah.
One of our episodes is more views than a Theo Katzman video.
Yeah.
Theo Katzman of Wolfpack. They probably don't even know who he is by name. You know Wolfpack though.
Because no one watches his videos.
Nope.
That's interesting to see. 6 years ago, Ed Sheeran, because I guess he was already a phenomenon, but it does show you that it kind of takes time. Like I doubt he was in the capacity to do the amount of shows he just did.
Yeah,
6 years ago, and even then you would have been envious.
Yeah,
of the success. So we're not going anywhere. That's the moral of this story.
Yeah, no, we're keeping going to 20 more episode.
Yeah.
They called WrestleMania 20 where it all begins again. That was their tagline for it. It's kind of a cool tagline.
Well, it was 20.
2004.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did it begin again?
No, it's just like a tagline. Now they're on like 34 now.
Ah, cool.
But it's like, it's a cool tagline. So at the Gigs 20 where it all begins again.
Yeah.
We're going to do 20 more And then 20 more after that.
Was there a changeover? Like, was John Cena more, or like, with the Rock? Was there anything significant, like the Rock retires or John Cena explodes, or?
Yeah, Cena probably exploded around that time.
Yeah.
And well, the main event was a bad case. Chris Benoit, you know Chris Benoit?
Oh Jesus!
He won the world heavyweight title that year, and he killed his family 3 years later.
Is that the brain thing?
Yeah, it's definitely CTE, concussion syndrome. Because, like, I mean, you're just not supposed to be hitting the head with chairs. Like, it's just a bad idea.
Yeah, it's fucked. God.
Yeah, it's like, so, let's hope that at the gigs, episode 20 goes better than what would happen in the future of WrestleMania 20.
At least we're both single, so...
We're probably not going to kill anybody.
Yeah, won't kill our wives and...
Son, that's so bleak. Jesus.
Didn't he kill himself?
Yeah, he hung himself. Oh, and also, so it was like a famous thing. So Eddie Guerrero and him, they hugged each other in the main event because they both were champions.
No.
Okay? Eddie Guerrero died a year later, just too much steroids. And Chris Benoit, that happened. That whole thing.
That's like one of those. Is it like Batman is cursed or Superman is cursed?
Christopher Reeves.
And then that guy
Brandon Routh.
Yeah, and then
he just didn't know.
I suppose Henry Cavill, in a way, not his career, but like the Zack Snyder element and the poor reviews. It's all kind of
it's not good. Well, yeah, but I'm also just like
Affleck got cursed from Superman.
Yeah, just by Affleck played Superman in Hollywood land.
Yes, exactly.
Isn't that crazy?
And then I saw that he slept with Diane Lane in that.
Oh.
So then he banged Henry Cavill's mom.
Oh, this explains Batman versus Superman. Oh my god. Diane Lane is way too hot to play his mother. She's beautiful.
Like, I do get a bit sick of the whole Hollywood equality thing, but that's just nonsense. She is so silly. Beautiful. Like,
yeah. See, I didn't know. I was going to do the Spider-Man thing, but I remember you smarting me up on that. Marissa Tomei is actually attractive.
They sexualized her, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's like even you could cast her and make her, what's the word, dowdy or frumpy and just cardigans, but they sexualized the shit out of her.
Yeah, because she's way too hot to play.
Yeah,
Aunt May. Because remember Aunt May in the 2002 Spider-Man?
Yeah, it was like appropriate.
Yuck. Yeah. Well, no.
Yeah, but do you think? Maybe this. I mean, not that like you're a massive superhero fan, but do you think that, like, is it better being age appropriate with the casting? Like,
well, yeah, I don't know.
Not that it makes that much of a stretch. Like, he's 35, she's 50, but like, would it be better if she was like 70?
Maybe. Well, then it depends, like how much of a I don't know, purist I guess you are to like. Do you like to play around with the canon of it and stuff?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about comics. Yeah. But sorry. What? Jesus Christ, Cavill. Rewinding. I don't think Cavill's likable.
Really?
I think he shouldn't have a future because I just don't find him likable.
I think the material doesn't help him, but I like the guy.
Really? Yeah. I just there's something like kind.
I don't like Affleck. I think I like him movie wise, but I think he just really struggles with being likable. I feel like he's just falling apart in interviews and.
See, that's why I think he's likable, because he's just really awkward.
Well, I get the fakeness is irritating. I think Gal Gadot is just really trained, to be honest. She feels like just as perfect, just like, oh yeah,
smiley, you know. So I know you hate my country, but I love you. Yeah.
I think she's coached, but I don't know. I just find Affleck just so unstable, and I don't know, just like he's troubled. Yeah,
like I don't feel at ease watching him talk ever.
Like I
just feel like really like I hope he doesn't kill himself.
Yeah, like who's an actor that isn't bullshitty but like so fun? I don't know, like
you know, everybody.
But I feel like Affleck's not in that camp of being tongue in cheek about it. He seems like damaged.
Yeah, like just really badly damaged. Yeah, what happened to the poor guy? Snyder, that's what happened to the poor guy. Yeah. So thank God we do a superhero podcast. So, yeah, we told him what we're seeing.
Yes.
What's your song of the week? Oh my god.
Oh,
the theme song to which superhero movie is this?
Yeah. Soundgarden, Avengers.
Oh my god. Yeah. He said Soundgarden had nothing to do with the Avengers.
Yeah, well, you were saying the soundtrack, so I thought you meant like the entire score was scored.
Nobody says that. Well, I don't know, that's understandable.
Yeah.
But, also, yeah, like, I mean... They probably don't know that Soundgarden were... Like, I can't believe I say it. Like, can you believe this idiot didn't know?
Yeah.
It is a weird fit that Soundgarden made their comeback
Avengers,
on the Avengers soundtrack.
Yeah. That is my song of the week. I don't know. I don't have any like fresh songs.
Neither do I. You see, I was thinking about like just being, just Pearl Jammy.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you this. Well, I don't know. It's not really song of the week. Suggestion of the week.
Yeah.
Well, I was getting more into Pearl Jam and trying to just listen to the albums full way to the greatest hits. And then I came upon they did a 10 Redux, and Brendan O'Brien, he was the engineer on the album, but he didn't produce it, but he's produced a lot of their records, and it's like his mix of it. And I just looked it up, and they all don't like the mix the first album, and they wanted him to do one, so I'm listening to the remix, and I think it's better. Yeah, I like it.
I only actually really know the even flow part well.
Yeah.
I know that version because that's just fucking blistering.
Yeah,
it's
so
just
iconic.
Like right into it. But I really want to hear the other stuff.
I think if anyone wants to hear the songs kind of reinterpreted to some level, you should check out the 10 Redux.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm going. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it Pearl Jam-y.
Okay.
And we're gonna go with quotation marks.
Mankind.
You know what? I was gonna actually say the Replacements cover of Black Diamond.
Oh.
But I don't think Mankind gets enough listenership.
Plays, yeah.
I also don't think it's a great song, but I think it's a fun little pop punk thing to listen to. I think it's better than the pop punk that, I don't know, most people listen to. So give Stone Gossard a bone and listen to Mankind by Pearl Jam off their album No Code.
Well, you heard it here first.
Yep. You heard it here in 1996 first. But okay, so I think that's all we got for the people.
Yeah, well, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
See you on episode 21.
Yeah, 21 will finally be of drinking age in America.
And then that's the end. We can drink anywhere.
Yeah, oh my god. We'll officially... Some clubs are over 23s.
Oh yeah, god.
Faber's is over 23s.
Really?
It's weird, right?
No, I remember walking by Brewhouse once and it was like over 23s. It's like, I'll never get in. And at the time I was like, oh, I am 23.
Yeah, now we're about 25. Fuck's sake.
We're older than this show, Jesus.
Oh god.
5 years.
It's weird that in like 5 episodes that won't be a problem anymore.
No, yeah.
In like 5 weeks the show will be... So anyway.